What's up, everybody? Look like we live in the building. It's your baby J Jack in the building. Your baby Jeff in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Man, just chilling on championship Saturday, just watching all this football, man. It's a
Yeah,
crazy day, as I'm sure everybody out there knows. It's been crazy, so just tune it in.
yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. Yeah, it's one of them type of games where we ain't.
Look like J Jack went out for a second. See if he come back in. Look like he's trying to load up. See if he come back in. While he's trying to come back in, man, appreciate everybody tuning in to Thaw Magazine Sports Talk. Man, as usual, man, we coming on. Hopefully y'all join us, man, and we can talk some sports real quick. As you know, today is Championship Saturday, man. So a lot of football on today. I think we got some basketball on today as well. But I'll be honest, I ain't even in a basketball frame of mind, to be honest. So it's all about football for me. So hopefully, y'all out there tuned in, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in every week with us, kicking it with us, man, and talking some good old sports talk. Man, uh, go ahead and share the stream if you can. I know we stream in a bunch of different places, man. So go ahead and like the stream, share the stream, man. We appreciate all your support. Myself and J Jack, man, we appreciate everybody coming on with us every week and chopping it up with us. Our sports talk family always chime in and kick it with us. I see my boy Dre B on. What up, Dre B? Go Blue. You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I think we on right now. Uh, Trying to see if J Jack gonna pop back in. But while he working on that, man, again, like the stream, share the stream, shoot us some comments, man. Let us know what you think about the games going on today. I know we had a big upset today with Alabama knocking off Georgia. There go J Jack popping back in. We had Bama knocking off Georgia. Um, Man, we had some doozies today. And I think we got the 8 o'clock games are on now, so we probably gonna have some more action going that way as well. Um, like I say, hit us with a comment. Let us know you're there. See, we got a couple people in the stream, man. We appreciate y'all. Give us your comments, man. What do y'all? How y'all think this is shaping out for the playoff? Um, for me personally, with Alabama beating Georgia. I know it's not going to go this way because it's too much SEC bias. They're gonna put Bama in, and that's going to be a shame because Texas beat them. You know what I mean? Then you got Florida State that's playing right now. You know what I'm saying? Assuming they win, uh, it'll be a shame for them to jump from 8 to 4. That'd be crazy. That's never happened in the history of the playoff. Somebody jumping from 8 into the 4 mix. That's crazy. J Jack, you on? Uh, Trying to see if you're still there. Okay. I think he's still working on his. Uh, Man, I just that SEC bias is crazy, man. Um, and if Georgia would have won, they would have stayed number one, and that's fine. But they lost. You know what I mean? And now that they lost, you know what I'm saying? Their schedule wasn't tough like that. You know what I mean? Like they ain't beat a bunch of top 10 teams, or you know what I'm saying? They ain't Their schedule wasn't tough. You know what I mean? And I know Michigan got a lot of flack for their schedule. But at the end of Michigan season, they beat 2 top 10 teams. Nobody else has done that. Nobody else has done that. So that's out for Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You can kill that noise. Like who has Georgia beat? And they just lost. So they're not even a conference champion. You know what I mean? So they should be out. You know what I mean? I can even see Alabama having an argument because they're the conference champion and they got one loss. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. J Jack, you back in the building?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
What up, Dre B? I see you. Don't start that cussing on here right now.
Yeah,
That
man,
cussing, bro.
man.
It is some good games. I mean, if you're a football fan, you gotta love it. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing. It's a lot of games. Like Jeff was saying though, that Alabama thing, it's that's one you always gotta watch just because of the bias.
Yeah, heavily biased, man. Heavily biased. There's no other way to put it. And we know, you know what I mean? ESPN, ABC, they're the ones that are in charge of the college football playoff. And ESPN, ABC, you know what I mean? That's SEC. You know what I mean? That's who their network is. So they're in bed together, and we know this. And so that's why that SEC bias is there. You know what I'm saying? Um, man, uh, I see Dre B giving us some updates. Who uh who got a touchdown? So you had a couple drinks too. Hey man, pour it up, pour it up. You know what it is. It's Saturday night. It's happy hour somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So make it happen for sure. Uh, but yeah, man. To to have that SEC bias, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Matter of fact, even before the game started today, Georgia shouldn't even have been number one. You know what I mean? When Michigan beat Ohio State, they should have moved to number one. You know what I'm saying? They should have moved to number one. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really say that because, of course, you know, people be like, oh, you biased. You're a Michigan fan. Oh, it's their number two. And they beat another top 10 team. You know, like, come on, dog. Like, and Georgia beat Chattanooga or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Like, when
hmm
Georgia wasn't number, you know, Georgia hasn't always been number one. But when they beat decent teams, they moved up. You know what I'm saying? So how do you
Yeah.
not beat the top 10 team twice and not move? You know what I'm saying? Like you beat two top 10 teams in 3 weeks. It's crazy. So we're gonna see how it's gonna play out though for sure. Okay. Dre B 10-0 Michigan. Cool. Um And that's crazy. I don't even be, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be watching the game live. I got the Louisville Florida State game on right now. I ain't even watching the Michigan game because you know what I'm saying. Not that I'm overconfident, but we should win. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm kind of watching the landscape. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's going on out there. You know, because I know everybody's zeroed in on this game. Because if Florida State lose, then man. You know what I'm saying? They already gonna try to get one SEC team in. If Florida State lose, man, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to get Bama in because they're the SEC champ, and they're gonna be like Georgia shouldn't move out of the top four because they're in the SEC and they're the best team. You know, you're gonna get them politics, and that's crazy because Texas beat Alabama. Actually physically dominated Bama. As you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna forget about Texas? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, having some technical difficulties with this Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Let Jeff tell it, you know what I'm saying? Let him spit it because he's gonna spit it to you. So, ain't too much more I can add to that, but it's gonna be some fun games to watch. Myself, I'm just waiting, you know what I'm saying? I know Michigan is probably gonna win. Iowa ain't too much. You can't down any, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look to your opponent, but I don't see Iowa really doing too much damage, or just they just gonna try to stay in the game, make it close, and at the end, if they close, then you gotta watch out. But
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I see you breaking up again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. That's kind of how I feel. You know, Iowa. You know, trying to. Okay. Um. Yeah, I was a tough defensive team. You know what I'm saying? And they make you beat them a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, I expect Michigan, you know what I'm saying, to, play them deliberately, you know what I'm saying. Iowa ain't gonna let you make a whole bunch of big plays on them. They make you deliberately go down the field. So, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I think, you know what I'm saying, of course we played them in the Big Ten championship before, and we played them, numerous times before. So we know Iowa's been Iowa for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? They play cover two, cover three on defense. You know what I'm saying? They got them two safeties up top. They ain't finna let you bomb on them. You know what I'm saying? And they make you dink and dunk, and hopefully you make a mistake, and then they can pick you off. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how they play the game. Very physical. They run the ball, screen game, all that good stuff. You know, Iowa don't beat themselves. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
they depend on you to beat yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how they play. So I wouldn't be surprised. I think we'll win. I don't think we're going to score 30, 40 points. You know what I'm saying? I think, what I'm saying, Iowa, they're tough. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if we beat them like 24-10 or something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be a pretty game. You know what I'm saying? So that's just,
yeah,
I will make you get in the mud and muck it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to play that game and get out of there. So hopefully that's what happened for us today. But I think all eyes is on this Florida State game because I think that's the key to pretty much everything. Right now they're number 4, and if they hold, then you know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be some juggling because Georgia, what I'm saying, lost. So it's gonna be some juggling. You know what I'm saying? But if Florida State lose, then it's gonna be chaos. You don't know what's gonna happen at that point. You know what I'm saying? But if Florida State go on and win, uh, then I think the question will be: is Georgia out and is Alabama in? Or you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that, or and personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for a non-SEC playoff because Georgia lost. You know what I'm saying? Get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? If Michigan was number 1 and we lost to Iowa today, nobody wouldn't be saying Michigan should still be in. There, we'd be out. And nobody would, you know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be no argument outside of Michigan fans. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, all right, y'all lost, dog, y'all. But because Georgia's SEC, and yeah, they've dominated. I think they won like 44 or some games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, they're strong, but rules are rules. You know what I'm saying? You lost. And you lost at the
yeah,
worst possible time. You lost at your conference championship. You should be out.
yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that way. Your playoffs, I don't even know why they got championship game if you're gonna lose it and still get in.
Right. And you got the SEC commissioner. He, what I'm saying, he flying that flag. Like, what I'm saying, we're a different league. Like and yeah, they do play great ball down the SEC land. We ain't nobody crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, them Southern boys play ball. You know what I'm saying? We get it. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
and they might even be, what I'm saying, a half a step above. But y'all ain't that much above to where the rules don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lost. Like, you lost. It's time for you to go. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying? They don't even have the traditional SEC arguments that they normally do. You know what I'm saying? Usually the SEC, what I'm saying, they get all their teams ranked. So even if a Georgia lose to a Kentucky or lose to a Alabama or lose to a LSU, they'd be like, but we lost to a ranked team, so we shouldn't drop that far. You know what I'm saying? Like all them built-in biases, even a lot of that didn't even come into play this year because a lot of their teams, you know what I'm saying, Florida wasn't that good. LSU was decent. You know what I'm saying? They had the typical Kentuckys and the, you know what I'm saying, the Missouris that was ranked 20th and 22nd and all that, but you know what I'm saying, they ain't had no it wasn't even super top heavy this year. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much Georgia and Bama, and everybody else was super mid. So they strength of schedule wasn't like that. So that's to me the reason why they should be out. Well, another reason anyway. So you know what I'm saying? We'll see. See, we got some comments. Kevlin, Mo Money Evans out there. What's good? He said, "Let's go blue." Number one, you got it for sure. Um, yeah. See, Dre B said SEC overrated. However, Alabama shouldn't be in the playoffs. Facts. Neither one. Alabama 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna jump 4 spots over teams that won conference championships like a Texas and a Texas who beat Alabama handily. How you gonna jump them? You know what I'm saying? Texas is sitting on the right on the edge on the outside. As soon as Georgia lost, they like, yep, we in. That's how it should be. They sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's really really crazy, man. I mean, we're gonna see though. I think if everything holds for the most part, you know what I'm saying. You get that shift up where you get Michigan 1, Washington 2. You know what I'm saying. And then we'll see. You know what I'm saying? If Florida State win, maybe they shift up as well. They should. They should. And that's gonna be the question. That's what we all gonna be watching for to see. You know what I'm saying? How that 3-4 shake out. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. See, Dre B. NIL had even the playing field. It's the last year of this current playoff system. Leave them all out. Facts. Leave them all out. They should be out. They should be out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bama down there at 8 and they beat them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be down there together. Bama can move up to like 6 or something. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even 5. You know, so for all I care. You know what I'm saying? As long as they don't jump Texas. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Ohio State is sitting out there too, but Ohio State ain't in the conference championship. You know what I'm saying? So they should be 5, 6 in that area too. You know what I'm saying? So couple teams should just be on the outside, like it's and Georgia and Bama should be 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Georgia, Bama, Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? All them should be on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should go. That's how it should
Yeah.
go.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you, bro. I having technical difficulties, but yeah, I agree, and I don't see Iowa doing no damage. So I think Michigan should go in there with like a number 1 seed, at the lowest 2.
Yeah, no doubt. Um,
Kind of hurts me to say it, but
I'm knowing. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what it should be. Um, so they need a bubble playoff. Yeah, they got one. It's called the bowl season. They get it. They go to a nice bowl. So you know what I'm saying? Alabama, you know what I'm saying? Going to send them, I don't know, Gator Bowl or something. You know what I'm saying? Go on. That's they bubble playoff bowl. They can go to a nice little bowl. They'll get a nice little bowl, gift bag, and you know what I'm saying. They'll play probably, they'll probably get a New Year's Six bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, no sense in knocking them all the way down. They can get a New Year's Six bowl. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Um, I see Quan out here. Salute Quan. You know what I'm saying? He said the Eagles the best team in the NFL. Probably so. I think they got a great argument. If they not, I don't know. It ain't many that's better than them. But yeah, I can definitely see that. See Jalen Hurts better than the rest. Jalen Hurts playing good ball, playing real good ball, man. And who saw that coming? You know what I'm saying? I think Jalen Hurts was damn good at Bama, and then he transferred to Oklahoma, and balled out there, and but even then, I don't think he got he got some respect. He didn't get a lot of respect. That's why he kind of fell down in the draft a little bit. I don't know if he was late first or second. I can't remember, but I know he had dropped. I know they put him behind a bunch of quarterbacks, and now that decision ain't looking that great to a lot of GMs. You know what I'm saying? Because he balling, man, and he leading that squad. You know what I'm saying? So see, JB got an NFL take as well. NFC top 4 teams: Eagles, Frisco, Detroit, Dallas. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. I think, you know what I'm saying, Detroit, hopefully we get back on the winning side this week. Hopefully we can get to 9-3. We can get to 9-3, man. We can kind of solidify being in that top 4 in the NFC. AFC, Baltimore, KC, Jacksonville, Texans, Steelers. Steelers. Steelers is playing decent. Steelers playing decent. Um, Texans. Man, I don't know what the Texans' record is, but I know that that boy Stroud balling. Shout out to OSU. You know what I'm saying? Old boy balling. He balling his ass off. Can't even lie. Um, if you don't know me, man, I'm a Michigan fan all day, so I ain't got a lot of love for Ohio State, but once they get to the pros, I kind of cut that off. And that boy balling. That boy is balling. You know what I'm saying? Frisco, San Fran doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they man, when they San Francisco is one of them teams when they on, it's hard to point out anybody that can beat them because when San Francisco is on, like they just super physical. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much take your heart. You know what I'm saying? They just punch you in the mouth over and over again, and teams tap out. You know what I'm saying? Like they play that physical brand of ball that what I'm saying, when they on, like you be like, who gonna beat them? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They seem to find cats second, third, fourth round linebackers. You be like, where they find it? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Cats just be all over the field. They always find these physical, fast linebackers later in the draft. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they be first round picks, top 10, top 15. It'd be like second round, third round. Like, dang, like they always find a Bowman or they find, you know what I'm saying, a Warner. They find them cats, man, and you be like, man, why we couldn't find them? I know, as a Lions fan, I'm like, man, linebackers, like how they find linebackers? We need them linebackers, so it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, see, what's Quan? So is it true Lamar Jackson will betray Baltimore Ravens for Detroit Lions? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, we've talked about this in previous years. Um, Me personally, um, I think Goff is decent, but I've always, looked at Goff as a bridge quarterback. I've never seen him as our long term answer. Um, the coaches big him up, and they should. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing decent. You know what I'm saying? But he has his limitations, and you know, I think for us to, I think Goff is that quarterback that has gotten us to where we are. You know what I'm saying? But do I think Goff is the guy that's going to get us over the top? I don't think so. Like I said, I think he's that bridge quarterback that has, he's steadied the ship. You know what I'm saying? He gets all the credit for helping to steady the ship. You know what I'm saying? And get us to a place where we're decent. But do I think he's the quarterback that we can then say, yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl? I don't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think at some point, we're going to make a move for the quarterback we think can do that. And will it be a Lamar Jackson? I don't know. Could be. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, that would be a crazy move because, but I don't see, quarterback. I mean, contract wise, I don't see how that goes. I don't see how that would happen. He just signed a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So that would be almost impossible to do. See, Dre B says Detroit defense got to get more turnovers. I think the offense will get back right. I'm still upset we didn't get Sweat. Yeah, it's tough to not move on defense some type of way. But you know what I'm saying. I guess you know what I'm saying. You never know what was being asked of us. I think our our front office ain't gonna make those crazy shrewd moves. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna mortgage our future to get something just really for this year. I don't think they're gonna move like that. No.
Yeah, I agree. I'll chime in on that a little bit. Salute to everybody that's watching, any platform that you're watching on. I got technical difficulties. Um, but for the Lions, I know everybody was mad not making a move. But I like what Holmes doing, and he want to win, but he ain't gonna.
Yeah, yeah. I think J Jack went out again. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? He's just not just gonna jump over the moon to do something. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna make no quick moves to just say he doing something. Like I think they're very measured in how they make moves, and so you know, they're just very measured. So I don't think they'll make moves just to make them. And let's see, Quan, hey man, other than you know what I'm saying, little lotion, big dog. I don't know. Maybe a little shea butter or something, man. You gotta. I was saying, talk to Dre B down there. Dre B, our resident barber slash, you know what I'm saying, skin expert, all that. Maybe he got something for you on the skin, dog. I ain't got nothing for you on that, other than some shea butter, man. Go to your nearest flea market or something, man. Catch up with the Africans or something. Um, Dre
Yeah, he
B,
was talking good, and then all of a sudden he went to troll mode.
yeah,
Yeah, he'll
yeah,
be all right.
yeah. I ain't got no advice for him on that.
Nah, yeah, you gotta use some of your eagle juice on you.
Something.
Yeah,
Let's see, Dre
us
B.
working men, we gonna have ashy hands. We work.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'll come home, take a shower, lotion up, man. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. JB. So the young QB just started practicing. Uh, yeah. No Lamar, that's a pipe dream. Yeah, pretty much. Um, hopefully he's more mobile than golf. I think he is. Matter of fact, I know he is. Let's see. Got to make the move. Bears didn't give up much to Sweat. If we in win mode now, you take the chance. However, Quan, there you go, man. There you go. He said you need lavender oil. Go on and buy you some lavender oil, man. Get your head right. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, man. Yeah, it would have been decent to make a move. I don't know. Maybe they think they're getting Houston back or something, or you know what I'm saying. I know we've had injuries across that front all year, so maybe they feel like they're getting somebody back. You know what I'm saying, that'll help them. That's kind of like an addition by getting somebody back. You know what I'm saying, and I don't know if Pascal is back. You know what I'm saying, like we've had them cats been like it's been like a rotating door of cats going in and out. You know what I'm saying, but we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good. Uh, Man, it's a lot of sports going on for us though. Except for the Pistons. So
Man,
all Michigan
I don't even want to talk about
should
them
be
cats.
excited about a lot
And think it think you're chopping up a bit. Um, yeah, I don't even want to talk about the Pistons, man. I'm gonna leave them alone. Dre B said I'm still sorry about Williams. I think we good. I think how we got Williams and the fact that he was injured, you know what I'm saying? It just, everything was pushed back because he was injured. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't really practice. He couldn't really get in uh, to the program. He's just now really starting to get into the program, really. You know what I'm saying? To even start to get some production. So, you know what I'm saying? I think we'll be all right. I think next year will be when he's gonna make some plays this year, no doubt. But I think next year is when go through full camp, you know what I'm saying, and really solidify itself, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how that goes. I don't know what Ali on, man. Like gone, bro. Anyway, uh LD say
Man, y'all
yeah,
don't
said
come on here with
JJ
that crap,
like that.
man. Know y'all want
So
everybody
you need
want
the
attention.
Ethernet.
I understand it. What up, LDTV?
Yeah, yeah.
I see the comment before that, man. Y'all want some attention, man. There's plenty of shade rooms and all of that. Y'all can make a comment, and a lot of people are looking to laugh, and y'all can be a star on there, bro.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you can come on in the sports talk group, man. You can come on in the sports talk group. We'll roast you real quick. But, but other than that, I'm gonna leave you be. I'm gonna leave you be today. Uh, Sports Talk Texas in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all check out Sports Talk Texas. I believe on Thursdays. Thursdays at 6 p.m. Dre B. Uh, Make sure y'all check out Sports Talk Texas. You know what I'm saying? Dre B and the crew, they be holding it down there in Dallas, in the greater Dallas area. You know what I'm saying? Dre B be smacking them Cowboy fans. So 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Thursdays, man. Make sure y'all tune in to Sports Talk Texas, man. Check out Dre B. 4 to 5 p.m. Texas time. So, man, that's Central. Is that Central time? So that might be. I think that's 6 o'clock. I think that's 6 o'clock Eastern. I think we'll get it together. But make sure y'all check him out for sure. You know what I'm saying? Dre B and the crew. You know what I'm saying? They be covering all the sports, man. They be talking about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of NFL, NBA, you know what I'm saying, college. You know what I'm saying? They do a great job. You know what I'm saying? Dre B be having a couple screens going. You know what I'm saying? Nice little production going. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I check them out um, on Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern. Uh, so, man, yeah, like I said, man, just getting back to this college football. You know what I'm saying? I think all the eyes is on this Florida State game. I think, you know what I'm saying, if they're able to hold tight, you know what I'm saying, I think that'll, kind of keep everything kind of non-chaotic. Right now they up 3-0. They kind of having a defensive battle in that game, Florida State Louisville. Um, I'm not even watching the Michigan game. Last I knew, Michigan was up 10-0. Um, but man, shoot us your comments. You know what I'm saying? On the on college football, on the NFL, on the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Personally, you know what I'm saying? I don't even start watching the NBA until like February, March. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even April. You know what I'm saying? I don't really mess with it too much this early. You know what I'm saying? Especially during football season. You know what I'm saying? It gets a glance. That's pretty much it. Um, but yeah, on this college football playoff stuff, man. Um, you know, shoot me some comments, man. Okay, I see LD says if FSU and Michigan wins, what's your final four? My final four in that case, I would have Michigan at 1, Washington at 2, Florida State at 3, and Texas at 4. I would have the SEC out. I would have Texas in. I think Texas deserves to be in. I think Texas, like I said, Texas beat Alabama. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. I think logically that you could jump that Alabama could jump a Texas. Don't make sense. And you know what I'm saying? If that happens, the whole college football panel is a farce at that point. Like y'all don't they would have no credibility. They wouldn't have no credibility. No SEC at all. In this particular instance, no. No, because of the way it fell. Georgia was the only one that was a lock with the win. You know what I'm saying? Alabama sitting at 8. You know what I'm saying? You gonna jump them up 4 spots? 4 spots over a team, especially over a team that beat them. I I don't think that would be fair at all. I would be, but in saying that, as logical as I'm trying to make that argument, we already know they cooking. They gonna cook the books, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Alabama at 4. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of, you know, and the SEC commissioner already been lobbying already. Like you can't leave us out. Can't leave us out. You know what I'm saying? Saban didn't say nothing today. He was like, I'll let them handle that. He probably like, hey, the check gonna clear, so I ain't even gotta say nothing about it. So you know what I'm saying? But no. If Florida State win, you know what I'm saying, Texas should get in. It should be Michigan, Washington, Florida State, and Texas. You know what I'm saying? I think at that point, you know what I'm saying, Michigan should choose the Sugar Bowl and have a Michigan Texas Sugar Bowl, a Washington FSU Rose Bowl. No SEC. No SEC. You know what I'm saying? Uh LD, I you know, I think they're top heavy. I think the SEC is top heavy. I think other than Georgia and Bama, you know what I'm saying? I don't see them. I think toughest conference is arguable because you got a Bama and a Georgia at the top. The Big Ten got Ohio State and Michigan at the top. Then you got a Penn State. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All top 10 teams. You know what I'm saying? Like the SEC argument is, that's the ESPN argument. They in bed together, so they gonna always push that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think Texas is better than Bama, and they showed it on the field. They beat them. They beat them convincingly. So you know what I'm saying? And Georgia done had multiple struggles this year. Multiple against way lesser teams. You know what I'm saying? Michigan had a struggle against Penn State. You know what I'm saying? Which is a top 10 team. You know what I'm saying? On the road. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of games that Georgia should have lost at home to lesser teams. So I think body of work should play into it and not just SEC. No, it should be body of work.
Hmm. I agree. And LDTV, you're right. I probably got to get a plug-in internet because I done use my phone internet, my Wi-Fi at the house internet, and still getting booted.
We
Yeah,
got to
man.
we got to get you to the library or something for the for the show. Uh, I think it's still struggling out there a little bit. Yeah, we no doubt. See, yeah, so if Florida State loses, Florida State loses, all bets are off. They're gonna do whatever they want to do at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got Georgia and Florida State that lose out the top 4. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a scramble. It's gonna be a scramble. Um, you might get Texas and Bama in. You know what I'm saying? Texas might be 3 at that point. You know what I'm saying? It'd be something crazy. Um, it'd be something crazy at that point. Uh, we'll see how that goes, man. Kind of peeking up here, peeking at my screen a little bit, trying to get some updates. Um, it looks like that Michigan score is still holding 10-zip second quarter. Um, like I said, I knew that game's gonna be kind of ugly. Both of these games is ugly because Florida State's still holding to a 3-zip lead. So uh,
Mm.
and I hate night games anyway. I'm old school. I want my game to kick off at noon. I watch anybody else play at 8 o'clock. I hate my team playing late. Just That's just me.
Going through the whole day having to wait for it is one thing.
Hate it, man. I hate it. I hate it. Give me noon. Give me 3:30 at the least. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a bunch of talk. It's been a bunch of talk um, of moving a Michigan Ohio State game to prime time. Kick it off at noon. It's already in November. It's already snowing. You know, let's kick it off at noon while the sun is in the sky at least a little bit. Give me 30 degrees or something. Maybe 40. If it's 8 o'clock in November, that thing gonna be 15 degrees. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. So see Dre B. Yep, still 3-0 Seminoles. Yeah, that's the game I'm watching, man. So um, just kind of keeping an eye on this one. Let's see. LD says all conferences are top heavy, but after the top teams, SEC got the heavier conference. It's not close. I don't know. I think you can pretty much compare it. I think they would have the potential to have the better teams, but they ain't showing. Florida ain't showing up right now, which is a crazy thing. The Floridas and the LSU's of the world, they not showing well. You know what I'm saying? To make that argument, um, they really not. Um, nope. I think, man, I can throw a Penn State at you. You know what I'm saying? That's actually on the field has performed better than a Florida and has performed better than a Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's right now. Next year we finna add USC, finna add Washington, finna add Oregon. You know, it's like that's done. That's done. The SEC is the strongest conference. That's done. That's over with. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? That's a done deal. You know, we're the SEC. We're just better. That's a done deal. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, all them old misses and stuff. Them cats is mid. You know what I'm saying? What all they ever do with the SEC teams like them is they rank them. They just rank them. You know what I'm saying? So when Georgia plays at LSU and LSU is ranked 15, you know what I'm saying? They say, well, that was a quality win because LSU is 15. LSU ain't no top 15. You know what I'm saying? They inflate their rankings so that they can check them boxes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't good like that. They ain't good like that. So, um, like I said, now you got a you got a USC, a Washington, a Oregon. You know what I'm saying? That's coming to the Big Ten. All of them are true top 15 teams to go with Ohio State or Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Penn State or Michigan State or Wisconsin or Iowa. You know what I'm saying? It's comparable. It's comparable at worst. it's comparable at worst. I personally, SOS, I put Big Ten above them, and not only do we play each other, we play each other in elements. That's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? We actually play in the elements. You know what I'm saying? The SEC teams scared to come above the Mason Dixon line. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing in 70-degree weather all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I like about the playoff. Like, get y'all out of y'all stadiums. You know what I'm saying? Go play somebody somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Get out y'all comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, teams like Michigan, you know what I'm saying, every year, you know what I'm saying, even in bowl season, we gotta fly out to California or fly, you know what I'm saying? Michigan, if everything holds, Michigan gonna be the number one team and gonna go play a road game somewhere. They either gonna have to go play at the Sugar Bowl in Atlanta, or they're gonna have to go play at the Rose Bowl in California. You the number one team. You ain't got no geographical advantage. You still the road team as number one team. That's the disadvantage that Big Ten teams always have. Who winning ships? The top half. You know what I'm saying? It's been pretty much Georgia or Bama. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ain't like Florida winning a title. You know what I'm saying? LSU got one with Burrow. You know what I'm saying? But you get them fluke titles anyway. Shit, Ohio State got that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dre. People saying USC will cook the big. Yeah, USC got to get a defense before they talk about cooking anything. USC got a Big 12 defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna score 40 and give up 42. Shout out to my boy Lance. USC is his squad. Yeah, I hear you, LD. I don't think it's, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying, I even give you, okay, SEC is better, but it's better by this much. It ain't to the point where they should be losing games and still be in the playoff. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. USC, shoot, all of them. You know what I'm saying? I think Washington is physical. I think Oregon is physical. They haven't been, but with Dan Lanning as their coach now, they've gotten physical. Um, Honestly, it shocked me that they didn't beat Washington this time. You know what I'm saying? I thought Washington caught them early in the season and got them. I thought this time, I thought Oregon was going to get them and actually make it to the playoffs. Um, I actually thought Oregon was the best team in the country personally. So to see them lose, that was crazy. That was crazy. But that's how it goes, and that's why you play it on the field. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm in favor. You know what I'm saying? Next year the playoff goes to 12 teams. I'm so happy because we get to play it out on the field. We get to play it out on the field, not fight about, you know what I'm saying, these four teams. You know what I'm saying? Nah, let's get these 12 on the field. You know what I'm saying? The only thing missing to me is I wish that the first round was on campus. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, get one of these, ninth ranked SEC teams, get them to come up to Michigan or something, or you know what I'm saying, or Michigan State, get them to come up to Sparta Stadium, or you know what I'm saying, get them to come up to the elements. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's missing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the lower levels do. You know what I'm saying? Division two, Division three, they playoffs is on campus. Like, until you get down to like the Final Four, that's when they kind of go to a Mobile, Alabama, somewhere and play. You know what I'm saying? Or a site where the final games are played. the first round, second round, all them games are played on campus. That's to me where the true playoff should be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get a, you know what I'm saying? It's a 12, it's a 12 game playoff. Them first round games, man, them first and second round games, you know what I'm saying, should be on campus. You know what I'm saying? The second round should be, you know what I'm saying, if you're a Michigan and you got a number one seed, you know what I'm saying, you got the first round bye. So the winner of that matchup on campus wherever that is should the next game they should be coming right to the big house for the second round. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the playoffs should be to me. You know what I'm saying? Uh I see you, Dre B. I think J Jack gonna jump back in on you. But you know what I'm saying? I just LD say you never been a fan of Oregon. You know what I'm saying? I have a little fondness for Oregon. Of course, I'm a Michigan fan, so other than that, you know what I'm saying, you pick your teams, that you like to watch and others time.
Hey, Joy B, I see that Spartan Stadium, that Spartan comment. Better cut that out. Still here, my baby.
I knew he
Still
was
here.
gonna jump back in.
I'm still in there. I just transitioned out of it. You know what I mean?
I knew he was gonna
It's a
catch it.
transition. I'm still here. I might have moved the screen, but I'm.
Man. uh Yeah, man, but yeah, that's the only thing to me that's missing from the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I wish they had them games on campus, man. Man, just to have a playoff game in a big house, playoff game in Columbus, playoff game in Camp Randall, or you know what I'm saying? And shoot, God forbid it's snowing that day, or you know what I'm saying, or it's cold, super cold, or I think the elements are a part of football. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to, what I'm saying, go to a Sugar Bowl, it's in a dome and it's nice and toasty, 68 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get the reasons why. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, some people feel like, you know what I'm saying, you get people in a controlled environment, then, what I'm saying, now it's all about the athletes. I get that too. But some of this is, man, it's football. You know what I'm saying? Football is played in the elements. You know what I'm saying? Might be super hot, might be super cold, might be raining, might be snowing, might be windy. You might not, you know what I'm saying? You might have the wind at your back at the first quarter, wind in your face in the second. I think all of that is part of football. All of that is part of football. Um, LD, you say you think 12 teams? I think 12 teams is too little. Y'all know me. If y'all been in sports talk, man, I've been pushing for 24 personally. You know what I'm saying? I think because, and the only reason I say that is because what's the alternative? These whack ass bowls. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to go to the Meineke Car Care Bowl? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It might as well be a playoff game. Might as well be a playoff game. Like, who wants to go to the Dunkin' Donuts Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Who cares, dog? Like, that's why these players be checking out. Like, dog, I'm going to the draft. But if it's a playoff game. If it was a playoff game, I bet you more of them will check in. It's a playoff game. We got a chance to go win a title. Oh yeah, we playing those. But we going to the Walmart Bowl. Yeah, dog, y'all can have that. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get ready for the draft. You know what I'm saying? It's been love. Thank y'all. Thank you to the school. Thank you to the coach. All right, they be out. You know what I'm saying? Oregon ain't in the playoffs. I bet you Bo Nix won't play in the bowl game. For what? Why would he go play in a bowl game? What is that going to get? He's already, you know what I'm saying, probably a first round quarterback. What is a bowl game going to do for him? A bowl game that's going to be probably 3 weeks from now. Ain't going to do nothing for him. Ain't going to do nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Man, make the playoff bigger. Make the playoff bigger. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Bro, I see Dre B. You know what I'm saying? It says a lot of teams. It is a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams at the Division two level. There's a lot of teams at the Division three level. They playing football and they going to school too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like we got to get away from that. Like they gonna miss class. Come on, dog. Like
Mm.
so, Division II teams that they degrees ain't important. They making it happen. The matter of fact, they playoffs already started. They playoffs already started. If you go look on the ticker, you'll see their playoffs already started.
Mhm.
Started a week ago, I believe. I think they're in the second round now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already started. So after today, you think about it. After today, it might be another conference championship tomorrow or something. But after this weekend, you're gonna get a bunch of teams that's just sitting around waiting on their bowl. That could be playoffs being played. You can cut down on the regular season and get to the playoffs. For mine, you ain't gotta have a conference championship. Set up your conference to where y'all teams play each other and through the regular season and you know what I'm saying, round robin or whatever it is. And whoever, you know what I'm saying, wins X amount of games is the champion. Then you go on to the playoff. Like I ain't gotta have no conference championship game, personally. Not me. I know it's about that dollar though, but I would, I'd rather me personally. I want my champion. You know what I'm saying? When you actually played the game on the field and get a champion that way. Get a champion that way on the field. You know what I'm saying? Um, ain't nobody watching them D2 playoffs. Yeah, they are. Better watch some games. You know what I'm saying? There's people in them stands. And the only reason we ain't watching, and the only reason they ain't on TV like that is because the big money is on Division I. But Division II, Division III, they get a heavy following. You know what I'm saying? If you from Michigan, you think people ain't following a Grand Valley or a Ferris State, you crazy. You crazy. They pack out their games. You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? Ferris State, I believe, they won like a couple titles in a row. Tony Anise coaching his ass off up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where y'all been, but it's some damn good ball played at them levels. Damn good for sure. See William kind of tapping in. He say, "What up, Cuzzo?" Just tapping in. Um, but yeah, LD. Yeah, it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? The biggest money is at the D1 level, and I think that's why they extended it because they're starting to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger money in the playoff than it is in these bowls because these players are gonna check out. They're not playing them. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing them bowls like that. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They don't make it to the playoffs. They're checking out. They're going to the draft or whatever. Like they ain't checking for no. You know what I'm saying? No regular bowl game. They ain't doing that. They out of there. They you know what I'm saying? They agent in their ear like, man, you ain't playing in no Meineke car care ball. You ain't playing in that. You know, you got the draft to look forward to. You better cut that off and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, agent gonna give them a little advance, give them a little money, saying so they can go and move to wherever they need to move to, so they can work out every day. They ain't playing in no little rinky dink bowl. That ain't happening. Straight up, that is not happening. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be real interesting to see how this plays out. Let's see. Florida State is still that score is still holding. Look like it's about to. It's close to halftime. So, um, man, guess we'll see how that goes, man. But other than that, man, just we gonna have to wait to the selection show tomorrow to see how that plays out and see how the rest of these games play out, man. Well, however it goes, it's gonna be real interesting. Yeah. Um. Yeah. LD. Bowl games do bring revenue. They do. You can't lie about that. bring revenue, and bowls are a big money maker for the people at the top. The people at the top. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if it's not a playoff, you know, I could even say if it's not a New Year's Six bowl. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them bowls, you know what I'm saying? Teams will play them, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because when you make a bowl, you know what I'm saying, teams get them extra practices. So if you got a little hotshot freshman quarterback, you know what I'm saying, he get extra practices, you can develop your players, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But if you got draft eligible players on your squad that's peaking at the draft, a lot of them gonna check out. So, you know what I'm saying? At that point, it becomes like an exhibition game. You pretty much only playing that game to kind of see what you got next year. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really competitive like that. It ain't even really competitive like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's really up to the individual team how they view a bowl. But you know, you got individual players that are NFL. They peak it at the draft. If they ain't really playing for nothing, they gonna check out.
Y'all, yeah.
Yeah, you still robotic over there. Let's see. Dre B says still 10-0. Loveless with a big third down drop. Yeah, this is about what I expect. You know what I'm saying? I expected like a 24-10 type game. I think, you know what I'm saying, with Harbaugh, he just going to try to get out of there. He ain't going to try to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these coaches, they're getting into a game like this and they'll be like, man, I got to show the voters, you know what I'm saying, and they'll throw the ball around and try to score 40 points. Harbaugh ain't going to do that. Harbaugh going to be like, look, we better than them. All we got to do is not make mistakes and get out of here. And that's why it's going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? So we just scored 10. We'll probably score 10 more, 10, 14 more next, you know what I'm saying, in the second half. Going to get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? Going to get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna play around with it too much. He ain't gonna put the ball up in the air a bunch. He ain't gonna, because that's what Iowa wants you to do. They want you to take chances and make mistakes. Iowa score on defense before they score on offense. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And Harbaugh know that. So he ain't gonna put the ball in the air and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, LD. They be that's just how Iowa play, man. Like 3 yards in a cloud of dust. You know what I'm saying? Iowa punter is a star. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh, we get the punt. We go punt it 50, 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? They get a kick out of pinning you deep on your other end. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't, they can't score. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that game's just gonna be ugly. It's just gonna be ugly. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll probably score a couple more times. You know, we might score another touchdown, might score another field goal or something, and you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
and get out of there.
one thing before they kick me off. Shout out to
Yeah.
Sid too. It ain't showing. Shout out to Sid Walker. It ain't showing his comments right now, but in sports talk, he been commenting. For some
Okay.
reason, it ain't showing.
Okay.
Yeah, he says I'm pissed tonight. Kentucky lost to UNC Wilmington. Damn, I ain't see that. Uh, Sleepwalk the whole game. Any more? He
Man,
wanted to ask you too. Any more tickets left for the High versus Hill at the Civic Center?
better jump on Ticketmaster.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
only
think.
tickets that I saw was, I mean, you say nosebleeds, but you know the dial ain't that big, man. So you could be on the top, you could be on the top row, literally, and still be all right. So. Um, Yeah, jump on Ticketmaster, man. I'm sure it's. I think earlier today because I got mine today too. Um, and at that time it was like 800 something
J
tickets.
J. He said J J got AOL. That's funny. I got some
Ah.
good internet except when I'm online. That's crazy.
uh, that's all right, man. We gonna get you hooked up some kind of way. Yeah. You have to get a T-Mobile sponsorship or something for the show. Get their 5G in the building. Um, let's see. Yeah, they okay. Let's see. Just trying to peek at these comments a little bit. Um, yeah, man. So we gonna see. We gonna see, man. Um, but I think we a little over an hour, man. So we're gonna go ahead and probably wrap this up and get on up off of here. Let me see if we can get J Jack back on here for any final comments. See, waiting on him to jump back in if he can. But yeah, trying to wait on J Jack, see if he's gonna jump back in. But other than that, man, appreciate y'all coming on as always, man. Y'all always rock with us. Um, yeah, LD, yeah, I'm peeking at this game, man. I feel like, yeah, if Florida State had their quarterback, yeah, they would probably be blowing this game open. You know what I'm saying? That's man, it's crazy how much of a difference your quarterback make when you have him, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But okay, we got J Jack back in. Uh,
Yeah, and
any
I
any
see the
any
comment.
final comments?
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy because I'm doing transitions with my laptop. Got the got it going and it's running smooth, but my phone internet is not running good. That's crazy. But
Man,
long as the show going and everybody, man, I'm just enjoying the show. Jeff gonna kick that.
yeah, look like it's still going in and out, bro. Man, but yeah, D say just be still, man. But man, um, looks like FSU at halftime, still 3-0. Man, appreciate y'all jumping on with us, man. You know, it's always good to kick it with the folks. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if you're not in the Sports Talk group, man, you know, on Facebook, you're missing out. Go on and jump in the Thought Sports Talk Facebook group. Man, we have a good time in there. We talk about a bunch of different sports, and you know what I'm saying. Cats be going in. You know what I'm saying. It ain't no place for the weak. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta have a backbone if you want to come on in and talk sports, man. Because you know people gonna challenge you a little bit. So um, other than that, man, just want to thank everybody for joining us. Um, Let me shout out Dre B again, LD, Sid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that jumped in and kicked it with us, man. Uh, Kind of scrolling up William Connor, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of y'all, Kevin Humes, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of y'all that jumped in, man, and kicked it with us, man. We want to appreciate y'all for coming on. Make sure y'all check us out next week. We'll be back on next week. You know, we usually do Saturdays at 6 o'clock. Depending on work schedules, we might push it back to 7 o'clock or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for us. You know what I'm saying? When that live button pop up, go on and jump on and kick it with us, man. And you know, I'm pretty sure next week we'll have some more uh, real good discussions, probably on the playoff, on NBA, on NFL, and anything else y'all want to talk about, man. Jump on with us, and you know, we'll have a good time. Um, Other than that, man, guess we're gonna sign off, and we appreciate y'all, man. And until next time, it's all love.
I guess I'm gonna jump in and say salute. I'm out of here too, cause it's been it's been one of those for me on this internet.
For sure.
Salute, appreciate everybody. We're gonna try to tune in next week. We ran a new program, so that is too. So let me get on off before he kick me off.
For sure.
Salute, appreciate everybody. Thought Magazine in the building.